How to Crochet the Garden Party Afghan, Part 3 of 4. You're invited to the garden party. Welcome to Good Knit Kisses. We're all about helping you stitch your love and love your stitches. There are directions in the pattern. To get your pattern, click on the link in the description below. For part 3, we're working on this little fence and flower border here. You're going to need contrast A again, as well as B and D. This round we're going to be working on 3 different colors, working on contrast B and back to D again, and then back to A. And we are going to be working one more cluster. It's going to be different from this treble cluster here. It's going to be doubles. So the treble cluster created this petal, and this double is going to create this nice bulky, it's almost like 2 double crochets put together. So let's go ahead and do our slip knot, place it on our hook, and we're going to go into the chain space right after this corner, okay, these 2 double crochets. So just insert our hook and attach our yarn, okay, so I'm working with contrast B. I'm going to chain 2, 1, 2. Now this first one is going to be different than the rest of them, so just go ahead and make a double crochet here. Okay. All right, so I've got 1 double crochet here, and we're going to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And drop that tail there, and we're going to go into this next chain space, and we're going to yarn over first because you normally would do that to double crochet. Insert into the chain space, pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull through 2. Okay, we've got 2 loops on our hook. We're going to yarn over and do that again. Into the chain space, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through 2, and then we have 3 loops left. And now we're going to put both of these double crochets that are sort of half done, we're going to do them together, yarn over and pull through all 3. And see how it's nice and combined there, and it's very similar to this very first one. And then you just chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you're going to repeat until you get to this corner. So let's do that one more time. I'm going to yarn over, insert into the chain space, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, insert into the chain space, yarn over, pull up a loop. You've got 4, yarn over, pull through 2, all right, yarn over, pull through 3, 1, 2, 3, chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more time, yarn over, into the chain space, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, you're halfway done with a double crochet, yarn over into that chain space, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through all 3, and then chain 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we have one more chain space before our corner. Let's do that again, same way. You can pause your video or slow down if you need to. Okay, after you've done this one, now you're just going to chain 3. Because you only have 2 here, we just need a shorter space to get to this corner. So all the other ones had 5, you're doing 3. 1, 2, 3. So at the corner, we're going to make 2 of these in the corner, but you're going to chain 3 in between. So we're going to yarn over, insert into this corner space, yarn over, pull through 2, okay, yarn over, go in again, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 3, Okay, to make the corner, you're going to chain 1, 2, 3, yarn over into the chain space, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over into the chain space, yarn over, pull through 2 and 3, and now we're going to chain 3 again to jump over these 2 down below. 1, 2, 3, and then go ahead and make another cluster. Okay, so you're going to continue to make a cluster and chain 5 to jump over these 4 double crochets all the way until you get to the 2 before the corner. You'll chain, you'll make your cluster, chain 3 after that, then make your 2 double crochets in the corner with the 3 in the middle, just like this corner here. Be sure and check your pattern to make sure you've got it all right. Pause your video and I'll meet you back up when you get to this point here. Okay, I've come to the end of round 7 and I've made a chain 3 because I finished a corner, chain 3, and we're back at this beginning cluster, which actually started with the double crochet. So you're just going to slip stitch to join there, just in that second chain. So I'm trying to make sure that I'm in the chain and not between the chain and the double crochet. So go ahead and slip stitch to join. And then you can just cut that yarn. Okay. And then just rotate your square. And now we're going to begin in any 3 chain space right next to a corner. So right after that corner, we're going to put in our next yarn, which is color or contrast D. So this one right here. So round 8, we're going to be making single crochets. We're going to start in this 3 chain space here and just join our yarn. Okay, right here. And then chain 1. And that chain 1 counts as your first single crochet. And we're going to come over to this first cluster here and go into that join space, just like we went into the join space of the clusters down here. It's actually not this chain next to it, which is kind of pulling, but it's this one here. Go right in and yarn over. Okay, pull up a stitch and yarn over and pull through for 1 single crochet. And now we're going to, in every 5 chain space, we're going to put 3 single crochets and put 1 single crochet in the top of each cluster. So let's go through and do the 3 here. So yarn over and then yarn over, pull through 1. Okay, yarn over into that chain space, yarn over, pull up a stitch, yarn over and pull through. That's 2. 1 more. And I just have my tail laying on top of that. Okay, so I've got 3 in that space. I'm just going to go ahead and drop the other tail. Go into that next cluster, yarn over, pull up a stitch, yarn over, pull through. So I have 3 single crochets and then 1 in that cluster. And you're just going to continue repeating that across until you get down here, and then we'll work the next corner together. So let's do that again. We're going to 3 single crochet, 1, 2, 3, and then 1 in the cluster, 1, and then do it again. 1, 2, 3, and into the cluster, 1, again 1, 2, 3, and then into the cluster. Okay, so what I forgot to mention is before you get to the corner here, you have a 3 chain space. Okay, so you only need 1 crochet right there. So 1 single crochet right in the middle, then do 1 more into that cluster. Okay, there's always just 1 in the cluster. Okay, and now we're in the corner. This is the only round where it's different. We're not having the same stitch twice or once in here. We're doing 2 different stitches. So we're going to do 1 single crochet first, and then we're going to add a little bit of height by making a double crochet. So you're going to yarn over, insert into that corner, pull up a stitch, pull up some yarn, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and then we're going to chain twice, 1, 2, and then we're going to do another double, yarn over, insert into that space, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and go back down to the single, insert into that space, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through both of them, and now you can go into the top of that next cluster again. So 1 single crochet, and then 1 single crochet in that chain 3 space, and then 1 single crochet in this cluster here. This is where my last join on my yarn was. I'm just going to make sure I'm getting in the right stitch here. Oh, that was tight. Okay. All right, I'm a single crochet on top of that. All right, and then now we've got our single crochets, 3 of them. 1, 2, 3, and single crochet on that cluster. And then that's it. So you're just going to continue going all the way down. Remember that the stitch right before the cluster before your corner is going to have 1 single crochet, and then you'll have a single, a double, 2 chains, and a double single on the corner. Pause your video, keep going, and I'll meet you back up to close this out. All right, so we're at the end of this round. We're going to fasten this in with a slip stitch, and this is the first chain that's that we had started this round with right here. So be sure and go into both of those. Okay, go right in through and slip stitch. Okay, and then go ahead and cut that yarn. And you can see that this is really squared up. Okay, so now we have a really defined square here. We had a nice square with the vines here, but now it's like we've got the circle and with a border outside of it. Now we're going to attach contrast A onto it. So we're going to grab our contrast A and put it in a slip knot. And I'm just going to go right past where this corner is and skip over until I see where the 3 single crochets are from the round before, and we're going to go into the middle of those 3. So I've got 1, 2, 3. Let's just go right into there, and we're going to connect it with a slip knot or slip stitch here. Slip that on through. It's all connected, and now we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. The first 2 chains represent the half double crochet, and then the last chain is the chain 1 that we'll have after every half double crochet. So around this edge you see a half double, and then there's a chain which is hidden by the round after that. So you'll have this nice little spacing. All right, so we're going to skip this next single crochet, and then we're going to go into the one after that. So yarn over for half double crochet, insert into that single crochet, yarn over, pull up a loop. You've got 3 on the hook, yarn over and pull through all 3. And then chain 1. Let's repeat that. Yarn over, skip the next stitch, go into the one after that for a half double, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops, chain 1. Skip 1, half double crochet, chain 1, skip 1, half double crochet, chain 1, and continue. And you're going to go all the way down until you get to this very last. You're actually going to skip the single crochet of the round before in the corner, and then you have the double crochet. You'll go into that one, and then we'll work a corner. So pause your video as you need until you get to that corner. Okay, right above that cluster here, and I'm going into that last stitch, which is the double crochet. Still going to chain 1, and then now I'm going to do a corner, and the corner just consists of 2 half double crochets and then 2 chains and then 2 more half doubles. So we're going to yarn over, insert our hook, pull up a loop, half double, do not chain, just do 1 more half double crochet. Okay, and then chain 2, 1, 2, and then do it again. 2 half double crochets. Still in that corner chain space. Okay, so after your 2 half double crochets, chain 1 again, and we're going to go back to skipping a stitch and then going into the next one and doing a half double crochet, chain 1, skip a stitch, go into that half double. I'm sorry, go into the single crochet, make a half double, chain 1. And then when you get over to where the 3 chains were, you're skipping a stitch and going into that very middle of that stitch. Just like that. So you're going to continue until you get to your next corner. Do the 2 half doubles, 2 chains, 2 half doubles, chain 1, and then continue on in pattern. All right, pause your video and I'll meet you back up to join the round. See you soon. All right, so we are at the end here, and you've got your original chain 3 through beginning, but remember there was a chain 2 plus the chain 1, so you're going to want to connect this last slip stitch into the second chain, not the third one. So just count up 1, 2, go right into it, and yarn over and pull through that loop, and then now you have that half double, that last half double crochet connected, and you are ready for the last couple of rounds. So we've got this nearly completed. We've just got a couple more rounds left on the next video. I hope you enjoyed that part of the crochet along, and for the next video, stay tuned or click down below to the description for your links. Thanks for joining us today, where we help you stitch your love and love your stitches. See you again soon.